This week on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast, I'm interviewing my good friend and mom of 9, Karrie, on her tips and tricks for saving money on groceries. Here is today's interview segment with Karrie. I would have a harder time going to the store, walking through, and probably 10% of the things in my cart, maybe more, are things I never had on my list, never intended to buy. So if I order online and I pick it up and I never walk in the grocery store, I am literally only getting the stuff on my list and that's it. For me, that saves a lot of money, I think. Because I spend, when I compare how much I spend now to how much I spent pre-COVID, but pre-COVID, I was utilizing the store more. I wasn't doing, like, COVID was sort of that line where now I'm almost always doing the online order and pickup because I just got so used to it. And then I don't like going to the store anyways. I absolutely hate shopping, any shopping at all. I hate. I don't even enjoy like Target or, the fun stuff.
I'll ask Troy about that.
Yeah.
Verify.
Even Target. I'm like, I go to the pickup thing because I don't want to go in.
I don't like Target either. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think there's certain habits, one of which is, what is the way that's going to work for you to avoid impulse buys or buying things that you don't need or don't really, maybe you won't even use? Because like if it's not on your list, if you didn't know about it, if you weren't in the store and you weren't going to buy it anyways. But the envelope system or the cash-based system, I think, is super helpful because it trains you to really be discerning about like, do I really need this?
Yeah.
Because it's going to, if I buy this, there's a trade-off. If I buy this, that means that maybe in 2 weeks, I won't be able to buy something else that I really want or need because, I bought this. I don't know.
So back to the online shopping. Do you know my biggest hang up is that I don't want someone picking up my produce.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's the biggest thing. And I buy a lot of produce, a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables, and I do not want some 18-year-old kid picking out my stuff.
Sometimes I'm like, this is the last time I'm going to do the online grocery order because for that very reason, I'll look at, oh my gosh, I got home. This was on Sunday. I got home and I went to Fred Meyer, got groceries, and they load them up for you too, which is nice because it's like, I don't even have to get out of my car. You put it in the back. and so she put all the bags in and it shouldn't fall out, but I go back there and when I open the tailgate in the back, I'm like ready, poised right there to catch anything. And so it just kind of shifted around and one of the bags fell out and the bag that fell out, like literally just upended and went right on the floor of the garage was the bag with the eggs. But the person who bagged that particular bag, they didn't put the eggs on the bottom. They didn't put a little rubber band around the eggs. The eggs were sitting right on top of the bag. So it was the first to fall. And then the blueberries were also in that bag. So the blueberries scattered. The eggs broke on top of the blueberries. So it ruined. And by some miracle, only like 4 of the eggs were damaged. And I've tried to go online when stuff like that has happened before or when I got something that was damaged. I got a pack of like Spider-Man fruit snacks one time and the box had been opened and it was a small pack of like 6 and one of the fruit snacks was gone. So I paid for a pack of 6 and I got 5 and I tried to like report it to get my money back and it just sent me through this loop. Like I couldn't figure out how to get my money back and
yeah, I would be very frustrated about that.
Yeah. And constantly I'll take out my groceries and I'll look at the produce and the state that it's in. And I'll be like, whoever packed my groceries today really hates their job.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I also have had the same mishap in the driveway. And you've seen my driveway. I have chased a gallon of milk rolling down. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be careful too, because sometimes when they pack, they'll shove stuff in like little nooks and crannies. And I've had a situation before where they put a milk like back and I never saw it and it sat in my car for a week.
Oh,
I thought I was going to have to burn my car or shove it into a lake and just leave it. Oh, oh my gosh. Well, this was super helpful. I actually really enjoy talking, just hearing how other people who are conscious about this, because when the people who go to the store, and I know there's lots of people out there who do this, but they might go like every night after work and be
Mhm.
like, what do I want to buy
Right.
today? And I'm like, that's such a huge waste of time.
Yeah.
And then if you're just going there without a list or of this is what I'm going to buy today and this is what I'm going to leave with, then you end up spending so much more money. But I love talking with people like you where it's like, okay, I have a process, I have a system. I've been doing this for many years. I've refined it over the years and I've had to make adjustments with, the changing size of your family, but also like with inflation and everything else. I find it really fascinating. So thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
It's always fun to talk with you. So thank you for having me.
Thanks, Karrie.